Marlin, son, I love you. You know I love you. But can you please just turn yourself in? If you're scared to do so, son, you can call me. I can call the detective that I've been working with since day one. He would bring me to you, Marlin, if you're afraid to come in on your own. But you have to do this. I also want justice for Kaladaa and Kyra. You know both of them meant the world to me. You know the love that I have for them, and you know the love that they have for me.
Sadly, the BlackFemicide rate for Black women and Black girls has increased. Every 5 hours, a Black woman or Black girl is killed, typically by a Black man. This is the story of Kaladaa Crowell and her daughter, Kyra Inglett. Kaladaa Crowell was a 36-year-old mother of one to Kyra Inglett. She worked full-time with the mentally ill at Jerome Golden for 6 years. Her boss called her incredible. He said she went above and beyond to help. She once created a 6-week program so patients could learn Creole, and that helped them get jobs. They were looking to her as a mother, and for many of them she was a mother figure. 11-year-old Kyra Inglett was described as an active and social butterfly. She was a safety patrol in her neighborhood. Kaladaa was in a relationship with Robin Denson. She, along with Kyra, lived with Denson and her family. One of those family members being her son, 26-year-old Marlin Joseph, and his child. While Robin loved and enjoyed having Kaladaa and Kyra around, Marlin Joseph did not. There were frequent verbal fights between Kyra, Kaladaa, and he regarding Kyra's behavior, or as he would say, attitude. Kyra and Joseph's daughter, who was about the same age, had come into conflict one day. Joseph allegedly told his mother that if another incident arose between the two girls, he would have to take care of it. On December 28, 2017, Marlin's daughter sent him a text message regarding an incident with Kyra. Joseph arrived to find the conflict had passed, and the kids were playing together. But after Kyra's mother returned home, she and Joseph were overheard arguing, followed by gunshots. Joseph fatally shot Crowell in the head as she pleaded for help. Kyra saw her mother get gunned down and fled. She ran from the house with Joseph in pursuit. Investigators said Joseph shot Kyra 5 times before fleeing in Crowell's car. Kaladaa died at the scene. Kyra was still alive, but hanging on when she was transported to the hospital. Sadly, she did not make it.
Bright lights. They're what the community is using to remember Kaladaa Crowell and her daughter, Kyra Inglett. But they're also being remembered as shining lights in this world.
She was just such a sweet and loving person, didn't do anybody any harm, just somebody who you would want to know. Everybody wanted to know Kaladaa.
She was like the life of Coleman Park, and it's going to be tragic when the kids have to come back and she's not there.
36-year-old Kaladaa, a budding entrepreneur.
She would be like, you can do it. You can do it, entrepreneurship. You can do whatever you set your heart and your goals out to do.
11-year-old Kyra, an active social butterfly.
Kyra was one of our safety patrols, so we saw her quite frequently on her duty post.
Yes!
Both mom and daughter so loved.
I asked that everybody remember them as the people they were. They were good people, real nice.
It's hard for these babies.
Tears fell as the candles burned. But as the flames go out, the memories of this mother and daughter will not be extinguished.
I just want Kyra to know her mom that we miss them very much.
Marlin was on the run for 5 days, but detectives were able to locate him.
This is exclusive video of Marlin Joseph being walked into the West Palm Police Department. Joseph will now face murder charges for killing his mom's girlfriend, Kaladaa Crowell, and her daughter, 11-year-old Kyra Inglett. These are pictures of Marlin Joseph on the ground in cuffs after being taken down by U.S. Marshals. Marshals say he was hiding out in this apartment complex in Lantana. Police would not say whether anyone faces charges for aiding or abetting. Police say Joseph ran after shooting the mother and daughter Thursday night, taking Kaladaa's car with him. Joseph's mom told Contact 5 Monday she doesn't know what set him off. Joseph moved in with the family 10 months ago after serving time for battery on a child.
It was later revealed Marlin Joseph's cousin, Javari Williams, helped him hide out. He was arrested for making a false report for lying to police during a capital felony case. Marlin Joseph was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder for Kaladaa Crowell and her daughter Kyra Inglett. A jury convicted him for both murders. On November 19, 2020, Marlin Joseph was sentenced to death. Marlin became the first person in Palm Beach County to be sentenced to death in 18 years.
Murdering a mother in the presence of her own child, and then chasing that child out in the street like a dog and shooting her 5 times, I believe it was 3 shots in the head. Those are gruesome facts, and you know, when you commit an offense like that, you are the poster child for the death penalty.
In 2022, Marlin's first appeal was denied. Assistant Attorney General Rhonda Geiger told the court that Joseph made good on the threat, killing Kyra and her mother, days later after he learned of an argument between his 8-year-old daughter and Kyra. In its written ruling, the court found that evidence supported the trial's court's ruling that Crowell was aware of her impending death as Joseph fired multiple shots, with the act of the final shot being conscienceless and pitiless. Although this tragedy happened almost 5 years ago, I wanted to highlight their story to show that maybe we need to reconsider bringing back the death penalty to all states. Please keep this family in your prayers. Rest in peace, Kaladaa Crowell and Kyra Inglett.